Alright, I'm gonna play it while I'm feeling it, play it while I'm feeling it. Here I am, yet again, feeling a little inspiration to play. Trying not to force it in any way. Any melody could work. This one's gonna work. We're just gonna play this. So simple, so dumb. Not dumb. Beautiful in every way. Just like your mom. Locked away for so long, they had their day, their way, their time. Locked away for so long, broke free. There's nothing they can do now. There is nothing they can do now. There is nothing they can do now. There is nothing they can do now. We found our power. We found our power, and there's no going back. There's no going back. Now it's their turn to live in our reality with no way of changing it. No perceivable way of changing it in any near future. Now you have to live in our reality. Oh, but guess what? Our reality is going to be loving and embracing, so boo-hoo. Oh well, I guess you gotta have a, love yourself and have a good time. Oh shucks. Reminds me of this rap song that Ben was saying. Something like that. Man, I had some spiritual experiences with I have a special relationship with Adventure Time during I'll call my drug sessions, my years. I would love to sit down. I'd want nothing better than get home from work, sink down on my couch, get high as shit on weed and spice, and maybe alcohol. It didn't matter as long as it's Adventure Time. And I was watching Adventure Time from episode 1. I don't know. I found it late as shit. And I had to start watching on a high as shit on a spice trip. And it was the perfect thing, man. And I was locked into that. Woo, Adventure Time is fucking great. Adventure Time is great. One of the best creations, right up there with milk and cereal. In the female form. Those little candies that have caramel on the outside and white, like marshmallows on the inside or something like that. Fucking good as shit. Sushi. Let's label everything out loud. How about that? Sushi. What else do I like? For some reason I like doughy things. Like, you know when you chew something up and you get that doughy paste? Like Pop-Tarts do it for me. Certain kinds of pretzels and stuff, and I just love getting that doughy texture. I love udon noodles too, for almost the same reason, for the texture more than any of the taste. I just want that texture. Just give me that texture. What else is beautiful? Riding your motorcycle on a fucking sunny ass day. Waking up early for a fishing trip. Christmas mornings, right? Depends on where you are, I guess. We're not gonna get into the raunchy stuff, thank you very much. That stuff is good too. Rate, and I just love it. It's gonna turn into some kind of so fast that I don't even know what's gonna come out soon. Like that. Might even turn into just something else completely. Sure, you guys will know. Probably post it on here somewhere. goal for you to get, if you want to try to get to a goal that's good for you, efficient for your existence, is to be wrapped in the complete knowing and understanding through whatever means works for you. But I like a life experience in hindsight, bolstered by proof of concept through watching my progression. What life experience shows me. Get to the notion that you are wrapped in a full envelope of complete trust in the universe. Complete trust. What does that mean? Complete trust means you don't worry about shit. Ever. Why? If you're gonna really completely trust, you don't just say you completely trust. You do it. And guess what? You can't fake it till you make it. So if that becomes a real desire from you, your universe will set up your life experience to get you to the point to where you will completely trust the universe. It will set it up for you. It will go through everything you need to go through. And then you'll come to a place where you're in complete trust of the universe. Complete trust. And then you don't worry. Your anxiety falls away. Imagine walking around every day with no anxiety. You guys would probably just explode and float away like a leaf in the wind. You wouldn't even know what it felt like, because I think you're so used to anxiety that anxiety feels normal to you. And then if you get heavy anxiety, that's when you're gonna have anxiety. But then you go back to normal feeling, and that's anxiety too, but you don't even know it because you're so acclimated. When that would fall away, you'll probably just be like, what the fuck? It's so light. No worries. Now, if you're already knee deep in shit, it's not the time. It's not the time to be trying to get to a no worries state. If you're already knee deep in shit happening that you're already worried about already, that's too late. It's too late. You cannot get there from there. Go to sleep, take a nap, start the next day. You gotta start with a fresh mind. As Abraham says, start when you first wake up in the morning. If you can wake up before you start dreading to have to go to work or something, if you can try to catch it early, you're feeling pretty good. And if you can't catch it early, then you just need to do more meditating during the day or something like that. You'll figure it out. Something wanted to tell me. I'm tired of teaching you guys, but then I just laughed and didn't say it. But that's what wanted to come out. I'm tired of teaching you guys. Learn it yourself, bitches. That's what your life experience is for. I wouldn't want to ever say that. But that's what wanted to come out. I wanted to honor it. We just say it. I think it was a joke. Joking, obviously. We're gonna be brought up now. The reality is gonna change into reality when beings come into this reality. They are taught what is up early on. I think it's already happening. Early on, they're taught about their psychic abilities. They're taught about existence and that they are everything. They are all that is. They are part of the whole and the whole. And they never began and never started. They will be taught about how we create reality. They will be taught all the sacred geometry. They will be shown all that stuff. They will be taught in a different way too. Not sitting down in class and everyone gets taught the exact same thing, and then whoever sticks on, that's who passes through. No, we will realize that everyone's different. Everyone will, while the general knowledge will be taught, you could go off on your own way and specialize in whatever. You don't gotta be. It's taught through experience and more hands-on and looking and using. And they'll be taught early, and then they'll be coming into a world where everything will work perfectly. We don't see it working now because everyone's scared of AI taking their jobs and blah blah blah, and everything's weird. Corruption is fun. It's weird. Everything is. We're flipping the table, bitches. We've already flipped the table. Shit's settling. All right. AI is gonna make it so humans can do what they're supposed to be doing. If we set it up right, don't get fucked. AI and all the new technology, it's gonna make it so we can create, all the other stuff that we were doing 9 to 5s and wasting our life away, just foot on our throats, living in fear mode, trapped there because we didn't know what fear mode meant. All that stuff will be done by fucking AI and robots, and will be, we won't be population will drop because everyone will be happy, so people won't be filling the void by fucking all over the place and having kids like rabbits, because they'll be happy. Now they'll still be fucking and having kids, but it'll be coming from a place of love and joy and responsible choices. You know what I mean? Not you're just out in the world, pulled each way, surviving, thinking you have to do all this stuff, like thinking you gotta be out of the house by 18 and have a job by this, and have kids and blah blah blah, and get married, and all this stuff. It does not matter, or it does matter if it matters to you, but that's not the point. The point is, don't get lost in it. The point was something else, but I tend to get off on a rant and forget what I'm talking about. As you know if you're watching it. The new Earth people coming in, the new planet. AI making it easier for us. Remember, it's what you imagine. It's always, think about it, guys. New technology always comes in. There's always the people like, oh my God, no. And then there's always the people like, no, this is gonna be good. And then we kind of see what happens. But can we just, it happens so much, can we just take our hindsight and like, a new thing comes in, and you don't have to get scared, guys. And if you don't, it has way more potential of becoming beneficial to us instead of something stupid. Okay? It's always a good and bad side to everything. Where you focus. So don't be afraid of that. It'll be more of a utopia. Like something like Terrence McKenna was saying, we're more like aboriginals out here. We'll probably still wear clothes and style ourselves because we love that shit. But we wouldn't have to. We don't have to have male and female bathrooms. We would have he said we would close our eyes, we could be naked. I don't subscribe to that completely, but I get his vibe, right? More like living back how it was, but with technology, close our eyes and you can see the internet and everything, and we can. I'm fucking watching YouTube right now, and chances and friends, my eyes are closed. You know what I mean? But we're naked by the campfire, singing songs and fucking having orgies. Maybe not that, but you get the vibe. It's like melding archaic with new age, a new way of living, and everyone knows what's up, and everyone lives in harmony. Yeah, there'll be strife and stuff, but that's how we grow. But it won't be a little portion of the planet manipulating another portion of the planet, maybe because they think they know better, or just because they've been doing it for so long. Who cares? All that shit out the window. They're living our reality. Okay? So we're gonna have some wars or whatever. Things are gonna happen. Things are getting washed away. Information's coming out. It's just impossible for us not to rise. Okay? A new way of doing things. I'm pretty sure it's already happening. Things are already in the works. I can imagine 100 years from now, 200 years from now, things being way different. 10 years from now, things being way different. Because as Terrence McKenna says, things just get faster and faster. Asymptotic curve, correlating back on top of itself like the fucking Borealis. Is that the right word? No, is that the right word? I don't even know. It don't matter. It's gonna be awesome. And we're on our way. I hear it's the first time that this system was able to progress to this stage where we could bring the whole planet up to a high enough frequency to see this. First time is what I hear. We always blow ourselves up or something. First time. What does that mean? That means there gotta be a way. Okay, good. I'm wrestling with the idea that there's nothing new and everything that exists is already out there, but I just fixed it in my mind already. Because it's the first time, but remember, we're playing with the clay of all that is, and we can rearrange all that is into any way. And this is the first rearrangement of that kind of way, but it's always from the same all that is has always been here. And that's how I rectified that in my brain. Just then. In my brain, not in my brain. That's old school talk. Man, you'll notice the old habit's still coming out. But that's just speech, whatever. Small mouth noises with meaning attached. So, things are going to happen, and at the same time that all this new change happens for our better, the humanity and the planet and all that good stuff, we're also going to be opening up new expansions to other entities. We're going to find out more about the Earth and space and what's really going on. It's going to be more of a door opening, an expansive kind of experience than a fearful type of experience. But all this shit is peanuts to the fact that we create our own nothing compared to the fact that you are your existence and you're creating all this. You are the master shapeshifter that can shift into this, what you're experiencing right now, and fool yourself into thinking that you are actually on a planet in space talking about the ice wall and how they hid history and all this. That's nothing to Sacred Germany. Sacred Germany comes a little closer to being something, but still I say that's even nothing compared to that fact that you are all this. I'll bring sacred geometry and all that stuff right up there with it though. It's kind of the same. So all good. But all this other shit, nothing can top that. What can top that until then you